Today, we answer one question. Does ResourceSync have what it takes to win? In every market, there comes a moment of truth, a moment when a new solution must prove its worth, not through promises or projections, but through the voice of the customer. This is that moment. This is the story of how Team 13 set out to test whether ResourceSync delivers a genuinely superior job solution fit and whether the data confirms our competitive positioning. We are Brian Belisle, Hugh Lamb, Sabia Rajbandari, and Chance Ducot from the Carson College of Business at Washington State University. Under the guidance of Professor Michael Jordan in BA 579, we executed AVID Methodology Step 7, Test the differential value of the solution. The experiment. Here is what we did. We designed a choice-based conjoint study, one of the most powerful methods in market research for quantifying customer preferences. Using the Discover tool, we built a structured survey around 5 carefully selected attributes, each with 2 distinct levels. One level represented ResourceSync, the other represented the next best competitive alternative. We forced respondents to choose. There was no none option, no way to opt out. Every response captured a genuine preference. We then deployed this study on Prolific, recruiting 100 real respondents from our target market. These were not hypothetical opinions. These were real people making real choices about real product attributes. The 5 battleground attributes were real-time data, where ResourceSync offers always current information versus the competitor's periodic updates; conflict detection, where ResourceSync provides automatic detection versus manual detection; guided resolution, where ResourceSync delivers guided steps versus manual steps; clear ownership, where ResourceSync ensures a defined owner versus an unclear owner; and risk prediction, where ResourceSync provides predictive alerts versus no alerts at all. Now, let's look at what the people chose. Not all attributes are created equal, and the data made that abundantly clear. When we analyzed attribute importance, a clear hierarchy emerged. Clear ownership ranked first at 27.74%. Respondents told us more than anything else, they need to know who is responsible. Risk prediction came second at 24.77%. The ability to anticipate problems before they happen was nearly as critical. Conflict detection ranked third at 19.25%. Real-time data came in fourth at 14.75%, and guided resolution ranked fifth at 13.5%. But the important scores only tell part of the story. The part worth utilities reveal the full picture. For clear ownership, ResourceSync scored positive 64.98. The competitor scored negative 64.98. For risk prediction, ResourceSync earned positive 60.65 versus negative 60.65 for the competitor. For conflict detection, positive 47.03 versus negative 47.03. For real-time data, positive 33.99 versus negative 33.99. And for guided resolution, positive 32.36 versus negative 32.36. Every single attribute, without exception, scored positive for ResourceSync and negative for the competitor. Every single one. Now, the verdict. Let's talk about the number that defines this entire analysis. 478.02. That is the total differential value between ResourceSync and the next best solution. Here's how we calculated it. We summed the part worth utilities for all 5 of ResourceSync's preferred attribute levels. The total utility for ResourceSync, 239.01. Then we summed the utilities for the competitors' levels. The total, negative 239.01. The difference, 478.02. To put this in perspective, in conjoint analysis, a differential value of 30 to 50 points is generally considered meaningful. We measured nearly 10 times that. This is not a marginal advantage, this is dominance. The market simulator confirms this when we ran a head-to-head simulation, ResourceSync versus the next best alternative.